Jesus sends out the 12. Matthew chapter 10, verse 1 through 42. Verse 1. Jesus called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. Verse 2. These are the names of the 12 apostles. First, Simon, who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John, Philip, and Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew, the tax collector, James, son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, Simon, and Zealot, and Judah, Issachar, who betrayed him. Verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions. Do not go among the Gentiles or enter any town of the Samaritans. Verse 6. Go rather to the lost sheep of Israel. Verse 7. As you go, proclaim this message. The kingdom of heaven has come near. Verse 8. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons, freely have, receive, freely give. Verse 9. Do not get any gold or silver or copper to take with you in your belts. Verse 10. No bag for the journey, or extra shirt or sandals, or a staff, for the worker is worth his keep. Verse 11. Whatever town or village you enter, search there for some worthy person and stay at their house until you leave. Verse 12. As you enter the home, give it your greeting. Verse 13. If the home is deserving, let your peace rest on it. If it is not, let your peace return to you. Verse 14. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your word, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Verse 15. Truly I tell you, it will be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. Verse 16. I am sending you out like sheep among wolves. Therefore, be shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves. Verse 17. Be on your guard. You will be handed over to the local councils and be flogged in their synagogues. Verse 18. On my account, you will be brought before governors and kings as witnesses to them and to the Gentiles. Verse 19. But when they arrest you, do not worry about what to say or how to say it. At that time, you will be given what to say. Verse 20. For it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Verse 21. Brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. Verse 22. You will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Verse 23. When you are prosecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly, I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before before the Son of Man comes. Verse 24, the student is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his master. Verse 25, it is enough for students to be like their teacher, and students like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebub, how much more the members of his household? Verse 26, so do not be afraid of them, for there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. Verse 27, what I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roof. Verse 28, do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body to hell. Verse 28, are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny, yet not one of them will fall to the ground outside your Father's care. Verse 30, and even the very hair on your head are all numbered. Verse 31, so do not be afraid, you are worth more than many sparrows. Verse 32, whoever acknowledge me before others, I will also acknowledge before my Father in heaven. Verse 33, but whoever disowns me before others, I will disown before my Father in heaven. Verse 34, do not suppose that I have come. Do not suppose that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. Verse 35, for I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter against his mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be the members of his own household. Verse 37, anyone who loves their father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Anyone who loves their son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Verse 38, whoever does not take up their cross and follow me is not worthy of me. Verse 39, whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Verse 40, anyone who welcomes you welcomes me, and anyone who welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Verse 41, whoever welcomes a prophet as a prophet will receive a prophet's reward, and whoever welcomes a righteous person as a righteous person will receive a righteous person's reward. Verse 42, and if anyone gives even a cup of cold water to one of these little ones who is my disciple, truly I tell you, that person will certainly not lose their reward. Amen.